Hey, what's up guys? It's the Normal Player Guy. Right, so today's video is going to be a good one. We have the Easy A AGL Zamasu and we're going to test him out in a great event, the Fighting Legend Goku GT event. This would be great for multiple reasons. One, Zamasu does like to stack. He has plenty of healing, plenty of damage reduction, and the final phase is, of course, tech. So obviously as he's been stacking his defense, blah, he should actually be quite good. So a little bit about this guy now. So he has 140% at the start of turn. He gives extreme class allies 2 key. He reduces damage by 40% and recovers HP at both the start and at the end. And then on the next available turns that you get, well, like turn 4 or something, you get 2 key, 150%, still the 2 key for allies. Damage reduction goes up to 50%. You get additional attack on super attack. You still stack, and then you get a guaranteed additional super if you received an attack. And you heal, but you heal just a little bit less at the start and end. And of course, when you use your active skill, he doesn't stack, but he does massively raise attack, and then you get 6 key, 300% attack. He gets little defense, only 100%, but then again, if you factor in that you've been stacking, shouldn't really lose too much. It still reduces damage by 30%, and of course you get an additional super attack every time you do several battles. You disables enemy guard, and then you get additional defense put in. So it's really good, right? So we're going to be testing him out on this event. So I'll just hold it, and I'll see you all in just a few seconds. Righto, so this is going to be the team. So it's going to be an all extreme class Realm of Gods. Going to be really, really great. So this is the team where I can't expect too much of a waving issue. I tell you what, I am just going to grab one of these just to make sure. Some pretty hype units in this, so let's go straight into it. In fact, the only weak one we see in here is, of course, we're going to have the in black, who must have an easy A at some point in this celebration. I'm still calling it. So far, been right on absolutely everything except for Goku and Zamasu. Didn't really foresee that. Anyway, perfect, I can float one off. So mine is at pretty much all level 10 links and is at 100%. And the guest is virtually the same, fair enough. We had the same amount of defense and I've probably just gone for crits and extra damage on my equips. So we rock off the turn with 147k. In fact, let's do this. 147k. So the idea of this guy is, because he heals 10% at the start of turn and 20% at the end, you could heal 30% no matter what every rotation if you have a Zamasu at either rotation. That's kind of what we're going to go for. Obviously you lose a little bit less. I think it's like around 10% or maybe 20% less, which is not so bad because you're still getting something. But yeah, let's have a look. Obviously, with the key that we're kind of building at, we're at Godly Power, Dismal Future, and Fierce Battle, with like Dismal Future is giving key, which is really good on that. And then you got Cold Judgment, which would be a nice amount of defense, which some of us will have. Being as this is Future Saga, there's a lot of power. Okay, so 3.24 we open up with. There is a lot of compatibility with these guys, so that's really good. Okay, so on par with a 55% LR. 55% LR with midway links. I'm trying to get the videos delayed, but hey, you know, I'm trying to get the. Of course, we can see that he's just on par, so it's done really good. I mean, on paper, this guy's great. 3.1, fine, that's fine. Yeah, this guy on paper seems absolutely fantastic, and I'm sure I'll go into some extremely difficult events, because that's how you want to see it, right? Okay, so we have people who, like, for example, this Rose, he is a Realm of Gods 3 key 50% support, which is absolutely incredible. Yeah, and of course the rest, or we all know how well they can do. I'm going to pop this. I will. You know, black only needs this, and you know what? Let's give a mega amount of key to the LR Zamasu. Why not? LR Zamasu should be able to hold his own no matter what in this. So the idea then is to have one in either rotation. We can pair it up with various units. We've got Rose with the 50% support. I was contemplating bringing the other tech Zamasu for some attack, because he does give a wicked amount of attack, but I don't think he's quite cutting the mustard in this. That being said, we can finally now make a full team, a full reasonable team of Extreme Realm of Gods and Extreme future slash time traveler, which is really good. I mean, in a sense, worldwide chaos. 5.27 from the LR, so currently has the highest attack stat here, of course. That in black, while he doesn't have his easy A, he does at least greatly stack his attack and defense. So we are actually able to build up somewhat reasonably quick. Remember, because he greatly stacks, which is a 50% buff, then yeah. So that would be, he would be brilliant when we have his appropriate easy A. So now we've had this, and it's just an automatic once you hit the next turn. So what does he have as a refresher? 2 key, 150%. So you've gone up, so you have 2 key, so off the bat, which is fantastic, and then the slightly extra stats. Still giving everyone 2 key. I mean, just have a look at this. Yeah, these guys build up with multiple super attacks, and the 18 key is the most powerful one, of course. So they're already there at 16. This guy gets an additional attack on super attack. He still stacks. Attack and defense. So before it's just defense, it's attack and defense. He does lower the enemy's defense, but sure. He recovers 10% HP when you fall below 90%, and you get 10% at the end of every turn when you've received 5 or more attacks. So we're going to do this. Let's see, we're going to get 5 links. So that's Big Bad Bosses, Nightmare, Dismal Future, Fierce Battle, Fear, and Faith. Now, this will be a slightly higher buff because the other guy doesn't have Big Bad Bosses. It's only in this form. In this, we have 6 links. This is even better. So what do we have? Coming off the bat, 259k. Way higher because, as I say, you get slightly higher stats. Plus, you're getting that wicked 25% flat out no matter what from Big Bad Bosses. That is absolutely fantastic. With the fact that he has damage reduction, that's pretty decent, and he's going to be stacking, so that's really good. That being said, this would be a perfect opportunity to do this. What are we looking at? 249, and we get 259. So we're losing a little bit there. So is it like Fear and Faith? Yeah, Fear and Faith that's doing it. Tell you what, I'm going to do this because I want to try and build up black, because this will be a perfect opportunity. And as you can see, they can easily get an 18 key. Fantastic. Okay, so a big jump up when we transform. Okay, so no super attack there, that's fine. 6 million. Now with Big Bad Bosses really kicking in, 6 million. Remember, the new LR can actually give us a slightly higher, better attack stat. 6.1, really nice. Remember, we're now stacking this attack and defense, so the next rotation is going to be even better. Oh, brilliant. Yeah. We will have Rose, and we will have one of the other Zamasus on the next rotation, so that'll be really good. If these get finished off, so be it. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I was hoping to build them up, but that's fine. Just whilst they have guard, because these are pretty bonkers. While they have guard, I'd like to build them up. Okay, so the other Zamasus come out. It is Rainbow. By the way, I'd love to have found a lesser than 100%, but because of the age of this unit, everyone's got this guy. Okay, perfect. Who are we checking out with? So we've got the 5 links. Nightmare and Fear and Fate, Dismal Future are giving key in attack and lowering the enemy's attack. Big Bad Bosses is attack and defense. Fierce Battle is just attack. And same sort of deal, but we'll keep this guy on. So again, 299k. Now, he is having a 50% support from this guy. So his attack stat's going to be truly bonkers in this. Let's have a look. So we'll just do this. And of course, it's helping out black as well, because black, with that 50% support, is up to a more modest 171. So that's pretty decent. We'll just do that. Okay, so what impressive numbers are we going to get? We need a super attack. Okay, so we're not getting that. 6.92, 6.9. So basically 7 million. That's really good. And remember, stacking that attack. Wow, that's insane. And we get the additional 7.1. This is really good. By the way, I mean, he does have an additional super attack when you are in slot 1, because you get that hit first, and then a 7.3 hidden potential system. So we just busted out in the equivalent of what averages out at 7 million attack stats. Absolutely insane. Crits are going to do mega damage. So yeah, of course, he is a perfect slot 1 unit as well. Okay, so brilliant. So we're going to be able to see how this fares. Okay, we can transform, but we won't. Let's stack up a little bit. Okay, so this unit has been able to stack up a couple of times. So let's see, from 249 with no real defensive support or offensive support, just great links. Let's see if we can actually do any better. So with this now, we are on 326. So with 2 super attacks, 326. We are getting all those links. Does Fusion Zamasu give us any more? He does. Fantastic. This could be a truly bonkers one. Ultimately, we're not able, or we are actually able to do this. That's good, but I want to be able to stack. So outside of the fact that we can get Fear and Faith, which is slightly more attack, I should imagine then that this will be the best we can possibly get outside of support. So this is going to be absolutely incredible. And we'll just continue to get your 18 key. Why not? So a super attack? No, okay. So we are guaranteed that additional one now, 7.1. So that's nice. So we now start at over 7 million. So the next one's probably going to be around 7.2, 7.3. Is that going to be about right? Yeah, 7.3. Okay, so we're getting there. Incrementally, we are working our way up. And Hidden Potential System could take us to 7.5. Are we going to get that? Oh no, okay. So the LR, he is at 55%, granted, and I'm working on his link still, and he's only at 3 million, but even still, he's outperforming that LR quite nicely. Yes. Let's see, and 4.25, and this guy just hasn't built up. This might legitimately be the first attack they take. Yep. Okay, so they are actually able to build up. Wow. Okay, brilliant. So what we're looking at now, and remember, this does have a support, and we're now up to 455. 3 super attacks with a defensive support. There we go. So we'll keep him alongside Fusion Zamasu. We'll float off you, only just so we can keep the maximum attack stats going, and we'll just do this. As you can see, we are absolutely crushing this. 8.45. That is a huge amount of support. This guy is phenomenal. Don't forget he has 50% damage reduction. If you pop an item, should you need to pop an item like the Whis or the King Yama, dude, you'd be absolutely unstoppable. Ah, right. Okay. It's been such a long time. I'm glad I got this now on video. God, it's such a long time since I've used black in black that I forget. You've got to be 6 turns with more than 50% HP or something to that effect. Or is it more than 80% HP? Let me just pull up his stats, because I feel like I should know this off by hand. But yeah, what is it? He transforms when 80% or more from the 6th turn. Good God. So you've actually got to, I mean, with the healing and with the sheer defensive capability, you can actually go ahead and transform. For which point he still greatly stacks attack and defense. He now just has a 50% chance to crit. So good for him. Right. Wow, without Rose's support, STR Rose, he's down to 100k. Right. So, plenty of attacks up front. By God, we're already on the int phase. This is ludicrous. I'm not the rapper. Right, so here we go. Brilliant. Okay, so what we at now? We are at 419k, and he's getting 3 key and 50% attack. I believe it's 3 key, 50% attack from Rose, from the transformed Rose. So this is just... Dude, this team, this selection of characters are insane. No super attacks. 7.5. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty bonkers. So this guy is truly able to hold his own. And he's pushing up to a nice casual 250 odd K defense. Easily capable of breaking up to 400. And altogether all round good. I mean, that LR will put up a 4.5 million. So, I mean, he's still one of the most outperforming ones. So yeah. Right, well, you can dodge. You can dodge all you want, but you just ain't going to dodge all the attacks, that's for sure. So the next rotation will not have support. We'll save that for... We may transform. Shall we transform? I think by now we should probably get a transformation in. Wow, I have a feeling AGL Zamasu would have taken way less damage from that super attack than the Intel R. No doubt that the Intel R is fantastic, but yeah. Dude, the animations on Black are insane. Actually, that's really good. Wow, he is Jesus. He is getting us wrecked. Alright, well, the healing comes into play from both this guy and this guy. Okay, we are going to transform. Oh, but we can transform. I'm going to save the transformation for the other video on the new LR when I build up his links a bit more. Meanwhile, we're going to pop the guest and we're going to see how we're going to work. Brilliant. Okay, so what are we at now? So we are still at a pretty modest 335. So we've lost around about 80k, 70, 80k defense. But when we're in this form, it's actually not so bad. I mean, we don't get anything other than just massively raise attack on super attack. But when you perform a super attack for the first 3 turns, you do get an additional 50% defense. So there is that. And you still have damage reduction by 30%. So again, not so bad. So on super attack, we're probably going to go up by, well, about 100k. Anyway, full links, massively raise attack. This is going to be an incredible video. An incredible attack stat. Let's do this. Let's get some nice healing. And the hell with it, let's get the LR some great key. Okay, so these guys have lost their guard, but they're probably going to build up. The guy's supered, so I don't think he's going to threaten us this time. So let's see. Yep. Okay, so we're probably going to be fully built up after. Yeah, okay, so we're going to be fully built up. 13 million. Whoo! Jesus. 13 million. That's the 300%. Christ. Jesus. That's the 300% attack and the massively raise attack. That's 100% on top of it. Jesus. Wow, that is 13 million and then the 6.8. I don't know if a rainbow fancy new shiny LR could actually match that. That's insane. Meanwhile, we have these links. 600k. Wow, I tell you what, we're going to do this. We're not going to trigger the likes of like legendary power, so it's not really a big deal in the world, is it? We'll do this, and I was hoping. Oh yeah, okay, they did. That's fine. Okay, cool. Dock and attack, very nice. Super attackers? No. Okay. 13 million. This is bonkers. I mean, this guy's been stacking attack and defense for a little bit longer. Actually, we'll just do this. We shouldn't really. Well, I don't suppose it matters too much, really. He's about to get wasted. So let's see. So what was that there? 8.3. So again, it's just casual. It's just sitting around nice. He just hits so hard. Stacks that defense, 50% damage reduction, hits hard, that stacks that attack. It's just absolutely bonkers. Okay, so we're now in the final phase, right? So this is the part where it might hurt the most. More importantly, we do drop a little bit of defense. Rose will probably get us absolutely wasted. Let's have a look. Okay, so by the way, that LR for 400k, yeah, that's about right. Okay, so we still have the additional defense, but it's only on super attack. We got another turn of this, so that's fine. But again, coming in at 322, you see that there is damage reduction, so that might just save us. I feel like a super attack could hurt at this point. But let's see. So we'll do that. And then we'll just do, hell of it, we'll just do this. So let's see how well you can survive. Okay, so good on normals. 11.5. Good grief, 11.5. This is a devastating attack. Yeah, okay, there's a couple of health. Oh, wow. 12.9. Unfortunate dodge, but yes. By the way, he massively raises its attack on every super. 7 million. That's much more like it. 7 million from these guys. So this guy, by the way, only has 1 dupe, but he's been able to pull up 7 million. So this guy's fully capable of standing up to him, right? So it is taking a rainbow version, but yes, in this form that we have him in, this corrupted, big-armed version of himself, yeah, no, he's just busting out a casual 11 million there. That's just unreal. Okay, we are going to transform. Let's check out it otherwise. 646. I think it's pretty safe to do this. So we are getting all the attacks, but again, I want to see if he can get hit hard in this slot 1. Surely he supers in slot 1. He must do. He must. Okay, we'll do this. Get those int orbs ready. So we're already down to half health for this guy. Really, no super attack? That's mad. 16 million. Oof. Wow. This crits, it's GG Goku. Wow, 16 million. Damn. Imagine if he had the hidden potential system, because he loses the additional attack when he gets hit in this form. But I mean, I suppose he'd be absolutely broken. Imagine doing a 16 million and then you massively raise attack again. You're doing like 18 million. That's ridiculous. So I suppose, yeah. So, okay, so he's fully able to stand up. If there's no super attack in this, surely he'll super attack on the next one. Just not okay, so unless I'm just being blind, he should be attacking on this. What are we getting? Okay, so we might be able to get more links. Yeah, we can do that. So we are now at still 335k. So this will be the final rotation where we have all the extra buffs. So that's fine. Dude, look at the key. You're just not struggling. 13 million. Wow, just a casual 13 million in this form, right? Absolutely insane. And it's a shame we didn't get a super attack. I feel like we should have done. Not like it's not every day you want to get super type disadvantage, but I am trying to do videos. All right, well that was a very nice video. That was really, really fun. There are two easy A's. You got the tech transforming Trunks and this guy. And honestly, so far, he holds up to his paper. He holds up to on paper. Just the sheer power he drops. I mean, obviously in the first form, he doesn't have that big bad bosses, but he's still given 2 key for extreme class though. But he is healing 30% per rotation, right? So depending on your rotation, yeah, and he still stacks defense. So it's not as if he's terrible until he transforms, right? When he transforms, he still stacks, but he stacks attack as well as defense. And then he has damage reduction of 50. He still has damage reduction. Well, I mean, then here with the big bad bosses, he goes up insanely powerful. But yeah, okay, so that's going to be it for this video. There's going to be more in AGL Zamasu. I just can't wait to see what kills him, because it's going to be the beastiest things, right? We're talking like Metal Cooler Core or Cell Max. Cell Max will probably chew him alive, right? He might have had 646k prior to the final transformation, but Cell Max is going to spit him all, right? Outside of that, though, the other Cell Max in the red zone stages, that's probably respectable, because he changes form. So having that 50% damage reduction and then being able to cope with all the transforming forms could be a really good video. I just reminded myself. Anyway, this is it for now. Thank you very much. I shall try and post this out the best that I can. But thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.